Hey guys, Angus here with another Airsoft video for you guys today. Now today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. All the time I get messages sent to me or comments posted on videos. I see you got, a little private Airsoft field there you seem to made yourself. Can we see maybe a tour of it? Because I see it in the action videos, it looks pretty nice. I want to see it up close. Well, we're going to be doing a form of that today. The field's rather large, so I'm not going to be taking you on a long 20-minute video of a whole walk around, but we are going to be taking a look at a section here, the section that we in the local group kind of know as the speedball field. That being said, it's got nothing to do with paintball, speedball, anything like that. Obviously, as you can tell, not many bunkers set up back there as far as the inflatable ones go. However, it's just kind of the name we've given to it because of the faster paced, closer quarter games that take place here. Essentially, it's just kind of a closer, scattered bunker style feel, which you guys will be seeing in just a second here. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a closer look at the speedball field here. Alright, so the field here itself is pretty simplistic. As you can see, this whole field itself is kind of just a forest of dead trees. And that's where a lot of the material for these different barricades and bunkers came from. Trees had died, chopped them up, constructed it into this. Therefore, it's a little bit more simplistic and barren. I kind of like the look of it this way. It looks pretty war-torn and rugged, and frankly pretty cool if you ask me. The field's simple design consists of two spawn points with larger barricades at each end, culminating in a center where there'd be smaller barricades in a staggered design. That way players will have to constantly move up, and it kind of keeps the situation fresh. You can't always see what's in front of you, giving it more of that CQB feel. As far as the spawn points go, this is the view players on the team starting at the bottom end of the field would view. They'd start back here and obviously have to move forward. Now the speedball field here is longer than it is wide. Therefore, players don't exactly have a massive amount of options as far as they can go. They can go left, right, or middle, but really it's all kind of one big middle, as you can see out there. This is the view that the team standing from the top end of the field would see. It's a little bit more shrouded in darkness here, making this, in my opinion, a little bit better of a spawn to start, because it's a little bit harder to see the players, and also they've got that kind of foliage giving them a little bit of cover as well. So this is a rather nice spawn point, obviously set up at the top, probably my preferred on the field. Talking about the plant cover on this field, in the winter, this field is barren, cold, snowy, and very exposed to wind, making it not a big favorite during that time of year, but in the summer, it really does get overgrown, as you can see here, by plenty of different weeds, and most notably this rather large pumpkin plant that seems to have grown up from some discarded seed. This makes this field great for a little bit additional cover from that green cover there, and also, hey, if you had a sniper kind of guy playing with a ghillie suit, this might be a nice place to hide, and I certainly have seen it in the past. There is sort of a base down here at the bottom end of the field for that team to hide behind. However, it's set pretty far back in the spawn point, therefore it's kind of impractical to stay back here in order to win the game. Also, it's kind of taken some hits over the year from various different storms, and also the fact that I've raided it occasionally to grab some wood for some additional barricades up the way. It's still decent cover though for those who choose to hide behind its connected walls and its slightly entrenched front. On a side note, the groundhogs seem to really enjoy this field, giving you a sort of first-person view of a player in the game. As you can see, like I mentioned about that staggered bunker feel, you can't always see who's in front of you, and certainly not who's in the barricade behind the one you're looking at. This kind of adds to the intensity of the games here because it's kind of a mystery, sort of like a CQB style field here, and it's pretty interesting as well. You'll also notice, hey, you could always stick your head up over top, but not exactly the most practical because then, trust me, you'll certainly be exposed to fire. Most of the game types in this field revolve around getting up to this one tree, the only live one in the entire field. It serves the purpose of holding the flag for capture the flag games, which is the most common type of game we'd hold in here, as well as just standard elimination matches. So this tree being live is pretty special, seeing as how it's the only one alive, and also, hey, it serves a good purpose for games as well. With all the dead trees along the field, the only con really here is that the field does have to be cleaned rather regularly for broken down debris, fallen down limbs, etc. for safety reasons. However, those are simply stacked over here on the side of the field so that if players who really want to dare trying moving up the flank can get a little bit of cover, and also these provide extra areas or extra limbs to go ahead and build up additional barricades if the ever desire is created. Personally, I think the field looks pretty nice, not too overcrowded at the moment. And really, with that being said, that kind of covers the whole speedball field here in a nutshell. Overall, it's one of my favorite fields. I had a lot of fun building it up and designing it, frankly, because it was rather easy with all the fallen down limbs right there, and also because it produces some great games. The closer quarter kind of speedy action is something that is rather nice for someone like me who doesn't play a lot of CQB as far as actual fields goes, much more of a woodland player. This kind of field's nice and refreshing for me to enjoy myself out here in a still outdoor setting. So overall, I do like the field a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. There's some pretty creative games you can get going here, like I said, with some interesting variations of capture the flag, elimination matches, etc. So if you're ever interested in learning about any of the different games we do participate in here, you can check out some of the combat videos that'll be annotated all around me here in this ending clip. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Deathcore Airsoft's kind of tour, I guess, of the speedball section of my Airsoft field here. A lot of fun to play in this field. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.